EA, 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 muy buenas todos. No sé si volvimos o chau, pero
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Y hey, buenas a todos, ¿qué tal están? Espero que bien. Aquí Lobux comentando, estamos con un nuevo video de que de Honkai Star Rail. Y el día de hoy, wow, estoy hasta elegante para la ocasión. Cero joda, estoy puesto una corbata, me puse una corbata solo por esto. El día de hoy nos encontramos finalmente en la parte número 95, lo cual no es nada especial. Sino lo que es especial es la parte número 95 de la misión de historia de Amphoreuss de la 3.7. ¿Esto qué significa? Que es la última misión de historia de Amphoreuss. Lo que significa que estamos en los inicios del final de la serie, por eso esa intro que puse al principio, porque me da mucha... Porque a mí sí se me hizo bonito, la verdad, toda la serie. Aunque, puta madre, soy imbécil. Pero, wow. Que se esté por acabar me da esta cosita, la verdad, pero bueno. ¿Qué mierda es eso? Pero bueno, lo que de verdad es esto. Nos ponemos a nuestra... ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay! Espérense. ¿Dónde está esto? Debe de ser aquí. Decoración de teléfono. Pues no, aquí no es. Será en guía, info de la versión, personajes. Adornos, aquí estos. Belleza. Belleza. Quiero este, pero es que esta porquería cuesta lo que no cuesta, weón. ¿Cómo mierda esta cosa va a ser de plata, loco? Este le voy a poner, le voy a terminar poniendo porque es que está hermoso, la verdad. Pero este es el que tengo, entonces. Ay, Dios, qué god se le ve con el coso este en la cabeza. Bueno, ahora sí, elegantes para la ocasión. A darle. Qué raro, yo no le había puesto ese control.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
Ay, Dios, ese enfoque.
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away.
La boca se mueve demasiado fluida para lo que...
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Sirene, ¿te ves? Bien, supongo.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up. But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that.
Pasó de ser, o sea, pasó de ser furra a ser loli a ser waifu. Ojo.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of ID Silicii, what kind of it?
Ay, la que salté, que pendejo.
I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
Es un mundo que debemos proteger. Y lo haremos, Irene. Confía.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach Light Calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
No esperaba que ambos estuvieran aquí.
You become a part of the New World ages ago. You're the last slowpoke.
XD.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze. I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed. The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Era Nova.
O sea, ya es la era nova, acabo de entenderlo. No puede ser. O sea, lo que pasó al final de Amphoreuss, eso fue la era nova, no me lo puedo creer.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
No podemos esperar más. Debemos detener a Ferrotumba.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own.
Me acabo de imaginar la foto esta del Spider-Man ahí cargando con todo Marvel, weón. Oh.
After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone. Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
En serio, ¿no puedes dejarme ser la protagonista aunque sea una vez? No, no, mentira. No necesito que me lo recuerdes, siempre los tengo presentes.
It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you at the end.
We'll definitely meet again.
Despawneaban, ¿viste?
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Heidi's Elysiae is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
Aquí está algo raro. Acabo de darme cuenta de que efectivamente mis controles están raros porque que algo... Carajo, loco, ¿dónde estás? A ver, sprintar con el R1 está bien. Interactuar yo le tenía con el cuadrado, weón. ¿Por qué la técnica y el básico están con el... no, el básico, ok. Sí, eso ya está... Esto es lo que quiero cambiar porque es que estoy que disparo y la cosa se me... Ok, perdón, pero es que, a ver, que necesito cambiar eso, pero... L1. ¿Qué carajo, loco? O sea, ¿dónde está? Ay, atajos, será en atajos. A ver, mover personaje adelante, ajá. Acción, técnica. Creo que ya lo arreglé. Me parece bien, o sea, con la X de ataco, con el ok. De hecho creo que está hasta menos confundible que la anterior vez. Ni siquiera recuerdo mis controles, loco. O sea, es que el Honkai en la Play solo lo abro para esto, porque es que de ahí en fuera. Y a todo esto, no, esto no. A todo esto, se vienen tirarongas, muchachos. Pero no ahorita. No ahorita.
Scent of the black tide is now
Quiero tener una cantidad de tiradas tan absurda que pueda tirar por Sirena y por Castoris a la vez.
at last. The starting point of 30 million cycles has finally welcomed.
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
Como decía la profecía. Final nos espera de ¿qué?
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphoreuss. It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphoreuss' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Todos juntos caminemos hacia el mejor final.
We best. Those are such beautiful words. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you. And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long, and have denied for too long.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the Nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
¿No naciste en Elisos?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in Ida Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
La música.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies. As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
Se daban la vuelta, ¿no? Se daban la vuelta, ¿no? ¿Qué quieres decir?
At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore, the demi-urge, is right here.
¿A Himeko? Curioso.
The interrogation records have been submitted.
¡Ay, qué rico!
According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us?
Va a salir asfixiado.
Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jing Yuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
¡Ay! ¡Qué rico!
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Law Fu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luo Fu how significant this battle is. Amphoreuss' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty?
O sea que ni eso pueden a la verga.
For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them. My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is one wrong move, and the Law Fu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
Artefacto sagrado. Oscila y vibra. Con este jade. Con este abaco de jade yo invoco toda la lanza de esa.
Did she and the others make it?
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case. You'll enter Amphoreuss, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are
¿Van a
you
entrar a
dealing with?
Amphoreuss?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom Pom, join us.
¿Por qué le meten al pobre
We
Pom
do
Pom,
need to
loco?
be prepared for all possible contingencies. I have no objection to this.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our two-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those two to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphoreuss, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench! Initiating thought refraction. Please read the sacred protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination? Amphoreuss. 3, 2, 1, launch!
Les lanzaba toditos.
So heavy here. Unlike Panagone's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cienjo Alliance. Communications normal.
¡Ah, la bestia!
International Peace Corporation. Communications normal.
¡Ah, la bestia! Este es el fucking endgame, weón. O sea.
From the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Panacone's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life, too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Cienjo Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity
No me digas que Epsilon es el siguiente planeta, chut. Creo que es Epsilon, no me acuerdo el nombre, pero... A Pier Point. No me acuerdo el nombre, creo que sí es Pier Point o Epsilon, alguno de esos dos. Pero es que es de la exultación de LA, weón.
Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Sanjo saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Lawfu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
Uy, sí, desinteresada.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphoreuss looks like on the inside. I wonder where she and the others are right now.
Uy, uy. Eso mismo voy. Casto, me disculpas, pero... Ah, no. Casto se queda, loco. Casto se queda, ahora que lo pienso. La que se va sos vos. Eso es. Listo. Ahora sí. Bueno, la verdad ya vamos 31 minutos, entonces más lo que voy a añadirle del comienzo. Entonces, espero que les haya gustado, la verdad. Porque, uy, esto se está poniendo muy bueno. No olviden darle like, suscribirse. Sean felices, vivan sus vidas, tomen agua y nos vemos en la siguiente ocasión. Chao, chao.